What's up YouTube, DanCT860 here, giving you a quick deck profile of my hero deck that I top with locals again. Sorry for missing out last week because uh, that was a ARG weekend, I'm pretty sure. Last week I think it was. I can't really remember. I think it was last week. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was last week. Let me just continue. I didn't do too well with that. I wish I had. The thing was, I wish I had stayed with the original build that I had planned for the deck. Then at last minute, I just decided to change it to like darklaw.deck, and it just wasn't the darklaw.deck with Bubbleman at 1. This guy right here does not do so well playing just Dark Law deck. In my opinion, sure we have Stratos, but the only thing after you search out the Bubble Man, or if you open Bubble Man to search out, is Shadow Mist, and it's not good to just summon Shadow Mist for a turn because it's not going to do anything without a mass change. And right after that, you won't have anything to search into if you decide, unless you decide to run the Alias, which I was running, and so on and so forth. So this was my my top deck that I played at locals. We got up to top 4 and we split. So yeah, let's just go into the profile. 3 Shadow Mist Searcher. 2 Blaze Man. I'll explain why. 1 Stratos because it's ARG format and you can play it. 1 Bubble Man because sadly you can only play 1. That's it for the heroes. For this variant, I was running 3 Goblinberg, and you will not see that I am not running. I decided not to run Summoner Monk for a specific reason. And 1 Dust Knight. I wanted to give this a try because of this card, Glow Up Bulb. I was looking through some common cards at Sneak Peek, and came across this card and thought it was really interesting. Well, the thing is, I looked at it at first glance and I saw send Earth Monster from deck to graveyard, and I was like, oh sweet, I could play this like Armageddon Knight. But then later I was thinking about the card and I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure the other knights only have a flip effect, not Armageddon Knight summon effect. And I was sad to see that it actually does say flip. Nonetheless, it did do what it needed to, and I was able to protect it to actually get this effect off after they tried to attack over it and go for a Neteria base. So to get to those Necros players, and it was pretty funny. I'm gonna explain everything else at the end of the deck profile. For the spells, played 3 Rhoda, of course, the 3 Shadow Mist, Mass Change for the Shadow Mist to Dark Law and whatnot. And I played 3 Miracle Fusion because it's an unfair card, especially to top deck. Then I decided to play 3 Forbidden Lance instead of just like 2 and 2 MST because I felt in this build protection was key. You know, protecting the Goblinberg, protecting anything I needed for a turn just to get Lone Fire Blossom. If I didn't open the first turn, what's it called? It's Neteria Abyss play. Then the one-ofs were Geki, Book of Moon, and my tech one-of is Anti-Magical Arrow. In theory, this is a good card. I only got it off once. Drew into it twice, got it off once. When I drew into it the first time, he didn't have any back row to actually activate this to matter. But in theory, it was a decent card for like a trap stun effect that you don't have to set exactly. So I do like it. I would probably test this more more than for at 2 maybe. Definitely more than 1, because it was all right, honestly. Now for the traps, 2 Mirror Force just to protect. 2 Torrential, because Torrential at 2 is pretty nasty. 3 Fiendish Chain, because you need effect negation for everything. I'm sorry about the glare. Then the 3 Call of the Haunted. This is also, I bumped this up to 3 just for the reason of Blazeman. When you, I'm not, for the more part, I'm not playing Summoner Monk or Hero Lives to get off Shadow Mist effect. So because of Blazeman, because I wanted more names, more heroes for the mass heroes, the Omni heroes for the mass Miracle Fusion. So this, just having the Blazeman first turn is an automatic open play for Miracle Fusion. If you open it, you could decide not to use it that turn. I usually don't, just so I could get value out of the call if I open Call of Haunted, so I could get a mass change after that. And just to make sure that does go off, I also played the 1 Oasis. But yeah, that's the reason for the Blazeman and no Summoner Monks, basically. It worked out actually pretty well. I only got beat once, and that was to Ritual Beast, because I did not side very well for Ritual Beast, because Ritual Beasts are an annoying ass deck. Bottomless and Solemn Morning, that's it. The deck is at 40. Now on to the extra deck real quick. So, Jaden with the Jaden token. Yeah, nice. Then you got the 2 Dark Laws. Only 2. You only need 2. I feel like 3 is only necessary if you got the mass charge. 1 Anki. 1 Divine Wind. This card is really good in my opinion. It's just like I don't think it's the best under Dark Law, because the monster has to go to grave for you to get the draw 1. I haven't looked it up, but the way it's worded, it just makes it sound like that. So then the 1 Acid, because Acid's broken. Now for the Omni Heroes, or Vision Hero first. The 1 Adoration. Adoration is absolute boss. It gets over towers if they have another Klee monster on board. And yeah, it's a really great card. Absolute Zero. And Nova Master. I'm only running 3 Omnis, so for 3 Miracle Fusion targets. I feel it's all you really need. The only time you would ever need more than this is if you're probably running a polymerization with it for the Blazeman, but that's also a reason why I only ran Blazeman at 2, because I'm not running the poly. If I wasn't running it at 3, I would be playing at least 1 to 2 polys. And running this lower for more mask, like the Divine, for your Stratos, was pretty key, and to open up extra deck space for your Exceeds and whatnot. So yeah, that was the fusions. For the Exceeds, I played Excalibur, Castel, Silent Monarch, and Blade Armor Ninja. No Gagaga Samurai, because all your monsters are basically warriors, so Blade Armor Ninja is better. And this is not Dark Law deck, so you do not need the Gagaga Samurai for like a protection play for Dark Law. And you can still OTK with this build. So that's why you run the Excalibur and Blade Armor. Also out to towers. Enough said. And then the Exciton Knight, because Exciton Knight is a clutch card. And sorry for the glare, I keep moving, sorry. That's it for the Exceeds. And I played synchros of these 2. Armades is just a good card, just don't activate anything. It doesn't let Valk be played, because they can't. And then Materia Beast, because it shut downs Necros completely. This is, well, I decided to run these two because this needs an earth. This doesn't. This needs 2 earth, a tuner, and a non-tuner earth. This is just generic. So that was it for the extra deck. Now on to the side deck, which was definitely key for some of my matchups that I played. Oops. Let's focus. Yep. 3 Maxi because it was absolutely key. 2 Flying She because there was hella Burning Abyss today. I mean, at that locals that day. Then 3 Shared Ride because basically this deck has all it needs to take on almost every deck. It just needs the speed to get to the cards. So that's all. MSTs, 3 MSTs. I did not side this in, not once, and that was a pretty good feeling knowing I did not need these. Mostly just for Cleese, honestly, but the Lances did its job against everything else, especially Burning Abyss. 1 Imperial Iron Wall. Only 1 because it conflicts with Dark Law, but I feel like I should have ran more because in this build it does not have to be Dark Law deck, and you just need to shut down those Ritual Beasts because it is annoying as hell. And then I played 3 Black Horn of Heavens. I was about to say, where the hell did the other one go? 3 Black Horn of Heavens for the Ritual Beast, for the Burning Abyss, for anything that inherently summons. So yeah, that was my hero build. I will be updating this even more, continuing with the deck, but might give it a break soon to play a new deck since the sneak peek came out. The new set is coming out and everything. So you might see a new deck profile right here, a new deck that I'm going to be playing for the next format. It'll probably be my main deck. I probably won't even touch heroes because this will be my new warrior base deck. I'm really enjoying it. It's I've almost got everything. I just need 1 more Templar, and that's pretty much it. Just 1 more Templar. So like if you're in the Connecticut area, state of Connecticut, and can help me get this, I would love to make a deal. Please help me out. I'll help you out in any way, shape, or form to get you what you need. I just really need this card just so I can play the deck, and yeah, so let's help each other out. I'm more than willing to get you what you need. So alright then, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. Let me know in the comments your choices and your ideas for heroes, and I would greatly take them into consideration. I'll give you advice on my take on some things and help each other become better players. Heroes should definitely be played more often. Peace out, YouTube.